days to get shorter and darker early. I like dark at 4:35. So I can eat dinner. I can't eat while the sun's out. I can go blind. Last night was like forever. Show was over. I got in the van. I have like a camper van I take out in the summer. I went riding around with the dog. I go down to Sausalito. That's a beautiful waterfront town. And there's no one around there. I sit by the water. I look at the boats. There's no one there. It's like gloomy. I like it, though. And then I couldn't till a tick-tock, waiting for the sun to set. I go in a restaurant figuring it'll be down by the time I'm out. I come out, I almost went blind. It hit me right in the eyes. It's going down behind Mount Tamalpais. Right at the wrong way as I got into the car. I couldn't get away from it. I felt like I was being pursued by the sun. I can't get away from it. I can't take it anymore. I can't wait for winter and dark. So I'm thinking, where on earth today is it winter? Is there a place? I mean, I know about, the other side. Like, if I went to Peru right now, would it be cold? Where can I go right now where it's snowing? Where's it snowing right now? I'll go there for vacation. I wouldn't go there. I remember the Thing in the 1950s in the Antarctic. That was a great movie. I always liked to say, I should have been an Antarctic scientist and lived in a Quonset hut with other scientists, like with pipes and what do they do in that Quonset hut for 6 months at a time? They're not allowed to drink if you work for the National Science Foundation or NASA. Now you like work, you sit in the. What do they do at night there? Oh, I'm going to sleep now, John. Oh, you got the shift in the morning. Will they just lay down and go to sleep? How do they deal with that? They have to be on medication. I would think that all of the government scientists in those Quonset huts, they're drugged. There's no way they can get through a winter like that. It's always winter there. Because I was thinking about cold. I was trying to put my mind in that state. So I was thinking about Christmas time when I was a teenager. And I worked in my friend's father's clothing store Christmas time. I don't know where it was. Lefferts Boulevard, Jamaica Avenue, something like under an L. But I remembered this. The cheerfulness in the air at Christmas time in my friend's father's clothing store. The door would ring. It was right out of Dickens. The door, it had a bell on the door. And it was like not really upscale, but not downscale, but a little on the upper scale, like they had men's cologne in a section. It's an age when clothing stores had men's cologne, such as Old Spice. Now, that was exotic for me because in my house, cologne on men was frowned upon. Oh, no one was allowed. No man with cologne was allowed around my house. He was like, hey, what's he wearing cologne for, But anyway, so guys, you hear like the bell would ring, it was like Dickens. Everybody was happy, cheerful. Remember those age? Does anyone feel that anymore shopping anywhere on earth? The happiness in the air, the cheerfulness around Christmas time. And, they taught you how to make a package. The kids can't even make a package. I buy something in Macy's. They roll it up and throw it in a bag. I swear to God, I buy a pair of pants. The schmuck rolls it up like a ball and throws it in a bag. I said, hey, that's not a way to put a pair of pants in. Put it on a damn hanger for me. Well, we don't have any hangers. I said, well, go buy one. I'm not taking it in a bag. They give you bags that look like garbage bags. You come out of Macy's, it makes you look like you're homeless. I'm ashamed. I got to dash to the trunk of the car. But you go in that store and, they do you like whatever, shirt, scarf, whatever. Everyone was happy. There'll be 1992, 95. You ring it up, ding, ding. And I was the kid, and you'd package it properly. They taught you right away how to make a package, a proper way to fold, like craft paper, because it had to look good. How many people know how to make a package anymore? I don't even, a simple thing like that. You say, why are you talking about it? Because I don't know. Why am I talking about it? I like making a package and giving it to them with Scotch tape. You pull, zip, and you gave it to them with a bow on it. Everyone went out happy. There was no anger. Not everybody was pissed off at everybody. They didn't assume you were cheating them, that the man was out to rob them. They bought a shirt. They bought a scarf. They bought a glove. You wrapped it. They paid, and that was the end of the story. They didn't come back after it was used. They didn't use it in an orgy and say it doesn't fit. Give me my money back like they do today in the stores. No wonder they're going out of business. What a returns policy. Clothing stores today, department stores have a returns policy. It is so ridiculous. It's worse than the publishing business. You ever have a publishing business like this? They sell a book and you return it. And the print has to eat it. The publisher eats it. No wonder they're going out of business. Who set up a business like that? They print 10,000 copies, send them out to the stores. They don't sell 6,000. They return them to the store, and they return them to the printer, and he has to burn them. To the store, rather. I don't understand how anybody makes a living doing that. That's why I say, they're out of business. Bad business management. They don't know anything about business publishers. Nothing. Zero. Today it's internet. It's internet. It's that's the whole way to sell a book. And luckily, banned in Britain. See, it's all an ad. That's all. My whole life. That's not true. Come on. But there it was. It was nice. The store. What's the name of that lime water with straw in the bottle? Like lime. I saw it in a bad clothing store yesterday. Like a big fake bottle of it. A display size. Ugh. Who would buy anything in that store? Like a fake lime bottle.
Savage. Michael Savage. Afternoons 3 to 7 on Talk 910 KNEW and online at 910KNEW.com.
Coming up next from San Fran Freak Show, The Savage Nation from Talk 910 KNEW.
On the air, online, and on the go. This is Talk 910 KNEW. Warning. The Michael Savage Show contains adult language, adult content, psychological nudity. Listener discretion is advised. And now, America's most exciting radio talk show, The Savage Nation. Here is Michael Savage.
Christmas time. Welcome to the Savage Nation. It's a different America, different time, that's all. Today everyone's angry. Even when they shop, they're mad. You ever see women come out of stores? They buy, even if they buy why are they angry? Where'd the pissed off attitude come from? Everyone's angry over something. I'm angry all the time. I mean, I'm just asking why. What are we all angry about? Why are we mad? Why is everyone angry at everybody? Give me the underwear. All right. Thank you. The only places that are nice are in Asian restaurants when the libs go in there and they bow. They bow down. They can put their hands together like they're in some movie. I don't understand that part. The only people they're nice to are illegal immigrants. They speak broken languages, but the libs are nice only to illegal aliens. But everyone else they hate. They hate every other American. The white liberal is the most hypocritical creature on the planet. I've never seen anything like it. Hatred that pours out of them. Which is basically why I want to go to a cold place now. You say, what does that have to do with anything? It's pure, the snow, the purity, the idea of the purity, a snowfield. But I'll tell you why I don't go. Even in the winter, I don't go. I talk about it like I can't wait for the winter, and yet I haven't been in Lake Tahoe in 10, 15 years. Do you know why? I used to love it. I stopped going when they invented the snowmobile. I won't go. What is the point of hiking in the outback when the schmuck can go by? The day Honda invented those machines, that was the end of the wilderness. Also, I was on a beach in Florida not too long ago. I swear to God, another invasion of privacy, another disturbing of the peace. They have schmucks now flying around with parasails with motors on them on a beach. You're on a beach to hear the waves. These guys are allowed to do it. I begged the police to stop them, and the police did their job. They tried to. There's no ordinance to prevent some moron from taking off with a motorized parasailer. They deliver drugs with that from Tijuana now into the border, but they're allowed to fly around beaches and threaten people. Who would do a thing like that? Everywhere you go on the planet, there's somebody trying to get under your skin and disturb you. Don't tell me they're doing it because they love the sheer joy of motor or whatever in the backwoods. What do you do that for? Everything's wrecked. So I stay home. I bicycle or go hike where no one is, or go on a ride at the end of the day when no one's around. I like to eat in restaurants at the end of the day. Like, not just before closing, because that's a stress on the staff. Not exactly just before closing, because you're going to wind up with bad food and a hostile staff. But let's say they close at 10, you want to eat at 9. Don't get there at 9:45 and expect to be treated well. I was a busboy. I was a waiter. I was a lifeguard. I was a factory worker. I know what it is to labor. Don't think they don't like you if you come in at 9:45. I like when it's dark and the kiddies are home on Ritalin, and that's the time to eat. When they've been drugged so the parents can take their drugs. That's the time when you can go in. I'm joking. Come on. I'm just pulling. Certain things I say, I do it for effect or to get your goat. That's all. You want me to do politics? Then call me with a political question. You want me to do personal? Then call me with a personal question. I probably won't. I probably won't answer it. I'm giddy today because the lipoprotein A came back as 0. If you just tuned in, you missed a great hour. Every other number upside down. High cholesterol, bad LDLs, bad FD. Everything was upside down except lipoprotein A, which is 0. Which I don't think is. There's got to be something wrong. I know it was going to be low. Shut up already with that. I know it was going to be low, but I didn't know it would be 0. How could it be 0? It's impossible to be 0. That's inherited. That explains why I can abuse myself with food and still not die. No, I don't. I've watched everything I've eaten for 35 years, and my tissues are saturated with ascorbic acid, floating in ascorbic acid and vitamin E, floating.